Since you were so nice to cover me in, I'm covering the weather today. Yay! Multiple rounds of heavy rain and thunderstorms are expected for the central U.S. continuing through Monday. Severe weather for portions of the Dakotas for today, and hot weather across the plains and fire weather concerns continuing for the west. Temperatures, we've got 64 to 66 for western Washington, 70s for Oregon and eastern Washington, 88, 66 for NorCal, 89, 71 for SoCal. Mountain states, we've got 50s and 69 in Idaho, nice. 70s and high 70s, low 80s, and 90s continue through the southwest. 101 down by the Arizona-Mexico border. Plainsy Poos, it's 97 at the Canadian border and 89 at the tip of Texas. That means North Dakota's hotter than Texas today. Congratulations, Dakotaans. Midwesty Poos are 80s in the Lake States areas and 80s around the Gulf, just slightly hotter 80s. East Coasties, you're a little cooler up in New England, but barely, and it turns to 80s by the time you hit Pennsylvania and New Jersey, and that continues all the way down into the Florida-Georgia line where it hits 91, 96 for the shaft, 89 at the tip. McMurdo Station on the Ross Sea in Antarctica is sitting at negative 15 degrees Fahrenheit with winds from east-southeast at 5 miles per hour, giving you a real feel of negative 17 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Puerto Rico, rocking low to moderate risk of rip currents for today across coastal areas of beachgoers should still remain aware of those surf conditions. They can change at a moment's notice. Daytime high temperatures, 87, 91 in the north, 84 in the east, 88 in the south, 91 in the west, 79 for the interior, 89 to 90 for the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Croix and surrounding waters at 83. Alaska might still be getting some showers here and there in the southern portions of the state. However, there's just a couple beep boops on the radar. And daytime high temperatures, 27 to 34 for the Arctic Circle, turning into 40s and 50s below that. 66, the highest interior temperature I'm seeing over by the Canadian border. Cooler on the coastlines though, with high 30s and low 40s. 46, 51 for the Aleutians, 51, 56 near Anchorage, 54 for the Panhandlers. Hawaii, a little windy conditions per normal with small craft advisories around all sides of all islands, so be aware if you're doing any boating. And daytime high temperatures in the high 70s to the mid 80s for most areas. Little cooler on the tips of the Big Island per normal. All right, remember I got you covered when I show up. Have a good day, bye!